Hello everyone, and welcome to my Royal Family official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Following the coronation, King Charles and Queen Camilla are taking some time off to recover. After the rigors of coronation weekend, the couple has gone to their Sandringham estate in Norfolk. After the historic coronation celebrations, King Charles and Queen Camilla are apparently taking some time off to rest. For the remainder of this week, they have retired to Sandringham House, their exclusive home in Norfolk. According to reports, they might also stay there for the first several days of the next week. However, the royal crew has already started organizing their hectic schedule in the run-up to their summer vacation. The Order of the Garter ceremony and UK-wide visits are included in this. In the fall, a quick state visit abroad is also scheduled. This might be their trip to France, which was abruptly postponed in March due to instability there. With the King's presence at the Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting in Samoa in the South Pacific already confirmed, a lengthy overseas journey is also anticipated. Nearly 10,000 miles away and midway between New Zealand and Hawaii, it will be a grueling journey for the King and Queen, who will be 75 and 76 at the time. Therefore, it is very likely that Charles will use the trip as an excuse to make pit stops in Australia and New Zealand, both of which are overdue for senior royal visits and where he is still the head of state. Now that her Instagram book club has evolved into a charity supporting reading, the Queen is also completing plans for her first Reading Room Festival at Hampton Court Palace in West London, which will take place the following month. According to sources, the King and Queen were thrilled to see so many people participate in the weekend celebrations and are happy with how the coronation went, according to the Daily Mail. However, it appears that the couple is now prepared for a few days out of the spotlight. The Prince of Wales reportedly confided in a volunteer at a Slough Big Help Out event that he was concerned about waking up Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis in time for school since they were so worn out after the coronation celebrations. After a hectic coronation weekend, King Charles was exhausted and knackered. Prior to the coronation, King Charles and other members of the royal family participated in a number of events. Prior to the coronation, King Charles and other members of the royal family participated in a number of events. According to recent reports, the King has been exhausted by his busy and ongoing itinerary. I spoke to someone close to the King this morning, Katie Nichol told GB News. I asked, how is he doing because he performed at a pre-party, pre-concert party, after party, and did that wonderful skit for American Idol. The source said, exhausted but knackered. The coronation ceremony drew about 2,300 visitors from all across the world. I'm not surprised they need a good rest now. It's been a pretty epic weekend for them, she continued. Saturday was the day he's waited his entire life for, the speaker said. You can only imagine the emotional energy that goes into a day like that, but I think overall it has been a great success. According to official BBC statistics, 10.1 million people watched the coronation concert on Sunday night. Last night's coronation concert was an unforgettable evening of spectacular performances that brought us all together in celebration, said Kate Phillips, director of Unscripted for the BBC. The event, which was held in front of the breathtaking Windsor Castle, reflected many of the King's passions and showcased the extraordinary talent that exists both within the UK and beyond. We hope that viewers never forget it, said the statement in reference to the band Take That. According to official viewing statistics, 20 million Britons watched the coronation of King Charles at its height on Saturday. The BBC's coverage, directed by Hugh Edwards and transmitted across BBC One, BBC Two, and the BBC News Channel to a peak viewership of 15.5 million, was seen by the vast majority of viewers. According to official Barb viewing statistics published by agency Digital Eye, ITV's coverage peaked with 3.6 million people, and Sky's coverage peaked with 800,000 viewers across Sky News and appreciation from King Charles and Queen Camilla. We thank each and every one of you. In their coronation address, King Charles I and Queen Camilla thanked the public for their support as Buckingham Palace releases official pictures. The public's generosity and support has been acknowledged by the King and Queen as the best coronation gift possible. Last night, when a long weekend of celebrations came to an end, the monarch expressed their appreciation and recommitted their life to serving the people. He also expressed gratitude to everyone who helped plan the celebrations. The public's generosity and support has been acknowledged by the King and Queen as the best coronation gift possible. Last night, when a long weekend of celebrations came to an end, the monarch expressed their appreciation and recommitted their life to serving the people. He also expressed gratitude to everyone who helped plan the celebrations. In a second shot, 75-year-old Queen Camilla is seen at Buckingham Palace's green drawing room while donning Queen Mary's estate robes and crown. A third picture of the duo is taken in the throne room. The fourth image puts a strong emphasis on the working members of the royal family as a crucial message for the reign of the future monarch. It depicts the 11 working members in addition to Vice Admiral Sir Timothy Lawrence, the Princess Royal's husband, who frequently travels with her to events in Britain and abroad despite not being an official working member of the royal family. According to Leo McKinstry, kingship is founded on self-sacrifice and duty. The address by the Prince of Wales at the Windsor Castle concert was a masterpiece, keeping with the high standards that define every part of the coronation. It was humorous, succinct, and given with the utmost pride in the king's accomplishments. But his father's dedication to duty received the highest accolades from William. In the words of the prince, for all the splendor of the celebrations, at the heart of the pageantry is a simple message: service. While opponents of the monarchy frequently complain about hereditary privilege and power, the true foundation of royalty is self-sacrifice, humility, and obligation. That was expressed in the king's opening remarks when he entered Westminster Abbey to begin the service on Saturday morning. He informed the church, "I come not to be served, but to serve." He pledged to live up to his mother's example of selflessness and was supported in this by his extensive and remarkable public career. Part of the reason for the outpouring of mourning following Queen Elizabeth's passing last September was admiration for her unwavering devotion over the years. In a similar vein, the remarkable success of the coronation weekend has been largely attributed to admiration for all the work that King Charles has accomplished as an environmentalist, naval officer, architectural crusader, supporter of inner cities, charity founder, and promoter of multi-faith plurality. The general people is aware that our sovereign is profoundly concerned about his nation and will work relentlessly to solve its difficulties. The volunteers who helped to make the event run so successfully were similarly driven by a desire to serve others. The fact that there were so few mistakes made despite the massive project is a great testament to their preparation and diligence. In the same way that the clergy, under the command of the self-assured Archbishop of Canterbury Justin Welby, produced an unforgettable service with a rich liturgy and music that showed reverence for tradition while embracing modernity, the 4,000 military personnel marched through central London with their customary precision and discipline. The police, who sent 11,500 policemen to carry out the largest security operation ever seen in the city without any major incidents, were equally spectacular. Following their Saturday arrest, 64 Republican and environmental protesters have unsurprisingly complained about the use of excessive force. But the police were correct to not be tolerant given the significance of the event on a worldwide scale and the horrifying recent history of mayhem committed on our streets by radical agitators.